Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I got my hands on Creeproduction Rochelle and I'm really excited. She arrived off of Amazon yesterday and I'm really excited to open her. I also have my Ghouls Night Out Rochelle from G1 and I wanted to kind of compare them since I don't have the original Rochelle. And I'm really excited. I've never had a Rochelle with wings before and I've never had a Rochelle in the box. The last time I opened a G1 Monster High doll in the actual box, I don't know, I must have been like under 12 or something. Like definitely as a kid. So I'm so excited. I love G1 Monster High as much as I love G3, and I'm so excited to get her open. Real quick, I just wanted to talk about the Amazon shipping experience. So this is kind of a warning, especially for people who collect their dolls in the box or if you live somewhere where it rains and snows a lot. I got really lucky when this happened, but they shipped her just like this. You can kind of see me a little. She was not in any kind of like shipper or mailer, and they put the sticker right here. I did take it off. It came off fine, but it had my address, of course, so I didn't want to show that. But I'm just really lucky that it didn't rain or anything, and definitely some of it's banged up. Like, you can kind of, I mean, maybe not, but you can kind of see, like, there's dirt under the tape. Okay, you can see it better in real life, trust. But also, like, the edges are kind of banged up and smushed. So if you're an inbox collector, I don't know, maybe don't buy off Amazon. Maybe, I know Target and Walmart had them, I think. Or Mattel Creations. But yeah, it's just maybe maybe don't buy off Amazon. So there's that. It's fine for me. I like to keep the box art, but I don't keep all the pieces of the box, especially yeah, you can kind of see, but there's like marks and scratches in the plastic, which is fine because I throw that part out. But if you're someone who wants to keep it, it's something to be aware of. I also have Ghouls Night Out Rochelle. Last summer, my brother got her for me at a flea market. So she's definitely secondhand and cleaned up. She's a little wobbly. She's gorgeous. And she is missing her wings, as you can see. She doesn't have all her accessories, but I really love her. And I'm going to use her as comparison, especially for like the skin tone. I don't have original Rochelle, like I said, so it's the closest I'm going to get. But I'm really excited to have one with wings. Oh my god, she doesn't want to. Here we go, girl. You can stay. You got this. Not good enough. And then I also want to steal, like, I have some G1 Monster High stands and brushes to kind of compare. And yeah, so I first want to go over the box. Again, I've never had a G1 since I was a kid in box, so this is kind of new for me. But I love this shiny texture that they have. Oh, he had it so good. It was so good. So it says, Rochelle Goyle, daughter of a gargoyle. She has this little cassette, City of Frights playlist. These were so pretty. I wish they would bring them back. There's a little fleur-de-lis at the top. On the side, we have her gorgeous art. Beautiful, beautiful girl. And then here's the back. And the side's like striped. On the bottom, there's this little graphic that shows how their limbs come off and her wings. And what does the top say? I don't know how to pronounce her pet's name. I think I'm gonna say Rue, but if that's wrong, I'm sorry, because I'm gonna say it the whole time. Rue and I were chasing the pigeons from a roof today. I'm guessing maybe that's from the diary. Oh, I'm so excited to read her diary! Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited. Here's this back I'll definitely keep, so I'm glad that the sticker came off. So it says, Monster High, meet the fashionably, or no. Monster High, meet the frighteningly fashionable teenage children of the world's most famous monsters. I miss these little descriptions. She's 415, and her pet is a gargoyle griffin. She is called Ro, and she is mine from the time she was hatched. Her favorite food is Hard Rock candy. Her BFFs are Glia Yelps and Rebecca Steam. I'm sorry, girl, I don't have either of those dolls. So, you're gonna have to make a new friend. I'm sorry. And then you have her cassette again, and her art bigger. And the background is so pretty. I guess it's like, I don't know if this is for the Creeproduction box or if this is just how it is, but it's like all the different monsters, little symbols, like hers is the fleur-de-lis that's cracked because she's a gargoyle, of course, but also a bunch of other ones too. She's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna get her out of the box, and I'm gonna be back when she's unboxed. Here she is out of the box. It wasn't that hard to unbox her. I still kept, like, the box pretty intact. I just open the sides so I can cut all the art I want out of it. And she did have kajinkers in her head, which, like, cause I'm crazy, I, like, ripped them out with pliers. Because I don't like the idea of her having half of this in the inside of her head rattling around. So I just go, a little crazy, but it works. And then, yeah, everything else was super easy to unbox. She's really gorgeous. Ah! I love her. I noticed a few things off the bat that are different, but just to go over her accessories, she has her journal, or her diary. It says, "Do not think you can read my diary without me seeing you." Cute. I haven't read through it all yet, but I'll put it on screen if you want to pause and read it. And that just continues in French, I think. Yeah. Which is cute. Bilingual queen. Here's her brush. It looks just like a standard Monster High brush. This is Rochelle's that I just unboxed. This is one from my childhood collection. They're the exact same. I'm sure I'm gonna mix these up and not tell who's whose. Besides that this one has hair in it. Oh my god. I'm definitely just gonna store them together. The only thing I really notice is on the inside, oops, dropping things on the inside. This like molding is Rochelle's, and this is an original from when I was a kid. It doesn't have the like eye mold, you know? It's kind of interesting. I think there's the reproduction one they did to save plastic, which, whatever. I'm also just noticing on the inside that Rochelle's has this, like, etching. It's like 701, I think. And childhood one has 2059-12. I don't know if they're all like that. I have some other brushes that I'm too lazy to go get. But yeah, they're pretty much the same. They're just gonna go in the same drawer together. And our stands, I grabbed one of my childhood Monster High stands. And I'm just gonna yank you off, Rochelle. Ugh. Okay. She can be like in the shame corner. It's not her turn yet. Ah. There you go. They're pretty much the same. The only big difference that I'm noticing is the frayed edges. So like, this is Rochelle's. It has this like, I don't know, like cheaper plastic fray. This is my childhood one. Is like nice and clean. You can kind of see. It's really subtle. I guess there's also on the bottom. My childhood one says 2008 Mattel. And this one says 4. So the Rochelle Creeproduction one stays in there better. My childhood one like wibbles and wobbles. But that could be because it's from 2008. You know what I mean? It might not be really that big of a deal. Otherwise, the waist clip's pretty similar. I do think the reproduction one feels sturdier, but mostly because it just doesn't wobble. Like when they're both down like this one wobbles, and I'm like holding both down. But yeah, that could just again be because mine has been played with. I've had it since I was a kid. But there you go. And then we have Rue, who I'm gonna like lower the camera so we can see them better. Or she, I guess she's a girl. She's really cute. I did not expect her to be bendy, because, like, she's made of stone. But you know what? I was being judgmental. Sorry, girl. I love her derpy face. It's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah, she's just really adorable. I love the pets. I don't have her original pet to compare. But she's so cute. Eee. And like the last, oops, there it comes. I was gonna say, the last accessory was her purse. Here it is. Just really cute fleur-de-lis. And really cute molding. It does look like it opens. Oh, it does. Am I gonna break it? Oh, it just comes off. Okay. Maybe it wasn't supposed to do that. We're gonna say it was supposed to do that and try to put it back. Come on. Yeah, okay. It can do that. It's fine. It's meant to. But, okay, I guess it opens really to there, but if you want to, you can just yank the whole thing off. Sure. Can't really fit anything in there, but it's just, like, cute for play value or posing. Oh, not me causing so much disaster today. Okay. Cute. And let me just go back up here. And now I can get to Rochelle. So, here's my gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I love her. Her shoes are so pretty. They're just really simple and delicate. Nothing on the bottom. And these socks are just so gorgeous. Like, they just add so much. This is so elegant. And her skin texture, I think, is really well done. And this skirt, you can see how gorgeous it shines. It's so pretty. It does have one of those, like, ribbons, so it can't ride up too high. But I kind of find it a little too low. Like, maybe it's not as tight as it should be here. But that's fine. Once you have her posed, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. But yeah, super cute all the way around. Her bracelet. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's like a little squiggle pattern. And her necklace. Here, let me see if I can get it to focus. Kind of. It's also just like a squiggly pattern. Her shirt has this little crisscross. And like stripes with a little distressing. I love how 2000s emo she is. That's why she's one of my favorite characters. And there's the back of the shirt. Her wings came out really easily. Like when I was unboxing her, they popped out and I was like, oh, but no, they just pop in and out incredibly easy. And they have these really cool molding with like the cracks and everything. Really cute. Let me just pop the other one back in. I mean, that's nice that they come in and out so easy, so you can just change your clothes without them in the way. And her headband, I think I'm going to leave the details on so that it stays, because I've heard if you take them off, that this will just fall off. But it's just really cool molding. And her ears have actual earrings on them. And they're both different. And then we can get to her face. Here's her face. She is so beautiful. I love the screening. I've heard some people say that she's kind of yellow toned. Personally, I don't think she is. Here's her next to my original Rochelle. Obviously, they have very different screenings, and it's making their faces look very different. I do think that the Creeproduction has smaller eyes, for sure. I don't know if it's just mine, or if it's all of them. But, there's that. I'm gonna see if I can kind of set them up like this to compare. And then I can just get in close. I feel like their skin is really similar. Like maybe the tiniest bit of yellow tones. But honestly, it looks even more yellow on camera than it does in real life. Like, they look pretty similar. It's definitely showing up more yellow on camera. I don't think it's a problem. If it bothers you, sure. It doesn't bother me personally. Let me just see if I can get in close to them. Ah, there we go. I think she's so cute. I'm so happy with her. I definitely feel weird having like a new one, because usually I get them from flea markets and clean them up. So when they arrive to me, they're like like a hot mess. Like, their hair is disgusting and gluey and ratted and matted, and they're missing everything, and they're like sticky to touch, and I gotta give them a spa day. And that's really rewarding to do that and like get to see the final product where they're really gorgeous and adorable, even though if they're wobbly like so, but like really gorgeous and adorable and given a new life. It's also a really cool experience to have like one that's not wobbly, and yeah, I love her. What do you guys think about the Creeproductions? I didn't get the other ones. This is my first Creeproduction. I kind of want to get Claudine and Dracula or maybe Laguna, but I don't want to pay the prices that people are charging, so I'm gonna wait. I do already have a G1 Laguna, a G1 Claudine, and G1 Dracula, but they're not the first wave. So I find it really hard to get Creeproductions and like justify it to myself when I already have the 2010s original ones, kind of, you know what I mean? But with Rochelle, I was able to get her for the $25 regular price point. I think she's actually $27 on Amazon. And I don't have her wings, and so that made such a big difference to me. Like, I'm not missing anything crazy from Claudine. Like, what am I missing? Nothing. I've had her since I was a kid. And the same can be said about Laguna and Dracula. Like, I have all their pieces. But I feel like Rochelle's wings do make a big difference to her. And while I love this one as well, it's really cool to have this one. So, that being said, I want to try her wings on. We're going to share wings with... Oh, my girl! You're flashing the camera. We're going to share wings. Is that, like, wrong in the Monster High universe to share wings? Maybe. Their plastic textures are... Oh, am I doing it wrong? No, I got it. Their plastic textures are definitely different. Like, the regular Rochelle, to me, feels a little stiffer. And the Creeproduction feels a little harder. I don't know if these are going to fit. Okay, it's just this one that doesn't want to. That might be a problem with my Rochelle and not at all with the wings. I'm just going to put them in loosely. Ooh, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. That's cool. That is cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She is Gargoyle. Yeah, I love the wings. I kind of wish that they'd sell replacement parts, like, I don't know, a pack of hands and a pack of wings. That would be so cool. Let me just put them back on their stands, too. I'm gonna clean everybody up while we do some final thoughts. I'm really happy with my purchase. I'm glad that I paid $25 because there's a whole discussion that we could have about resellers and their plague on the world. I don't think that it's okay to be buying up dolls and immediately selling them for 3 times the value. I understand, like, if you're reselling a doll that you've had since you were a kid and you want to make profit on it. But I'm talking about, like, people who buy the Creepos and then they're on eBay in 24 hours. Like, that to me is so icky. I don't think that people should be doing that, but people do lots of things they shouldn't be doing, and that's just my opinion. So, I'm really glad that I got her. I'm really glad that I paid the $25. I'm just ranting now. She's going to be very loved in my collection, and I'm hoping that I could get my hands on a couple other Creepos, but if not, I'm really happy with the ones I have. And yeah. What'd you guys think of them? Did you get your hands on them? Are you going to try and get them from resellers? I'm sorry if that's the case. Are you going to wait for another drop of them? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. See ya. Goodbye.